It's Patrick Beatty Reviews, the #1 for news. It's Patrick Beatty Reviews, #1 for news. Yeah, tune in, get up. Yeah, what's up?
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
What is up, my Gaggle of Geeks, and welcome to another review of Framing Britney Spears. This is a documentary that recently came out and is now hitting the runs everywhere, basically. Everybody is watching it. It's directed by Samantha Stark. This is about Britney Spears, her downfall as it being kind of a national sport for people to see who can dunk on her the hardest, who can make fun of the situation, and what's happening now with her conservatorship, with her father, and him basically holding on to funds, and the movement that has started that has brought so much attention to the situation that really none of us really have. And when you look back on situations and in different parts of Britney Spears' career, you really start to see really how the public scrutinized her, how we looked at her, and in even weird situations where we looked at videos like this.
Leave Britney alone! Please!
We looked at that with humor when in reality there was a lot that we just did not think about, did not understand. Talk show hosts love to joke about, do really whatever they wanted in this case. And literally, even when she was young, like some of the stuff that's in this documentary is kind of shocking looking back on it with 2021 eyes. But first, let's talk about the documentary in itself, because I've talked about some documentaries just being completely not worth your time because either they didn't have any professionals to really talk about it, or it was just conjecture. There wasn't really any proof of anything. Framing Britney Spears definitely has something to say, and the information, the accusations, or I guess the information that we get from it is worth knowing. So I would recommend everybody go and check this out. Some of the shocking things really come from the public and how we treated Britney Spears. Justin Timberlake has a couple pretty gross parts of this as far as explaining how he handled a breakup with her, how her family took over, and really just Britney Spears being somebody that was put under so much public scrutiny, but also was able to give so much grace until the point where really just the best way to put it is that the humanity broke her. Like all of the collective press and media broke her because nobody was letting up on her celebrity and the stuff that she was doing, the choices that she may have been making or not making. We didn't know for sure, and honestly, it's pretty gross to watch. But the main point of the film isn't to necessarily punish you for how we looked at Britney Spears or how we didn't, or however, but it's more to deal with the conservatorship that's happening right now. Now, last week we saw a movie called I Care a Lot review. Check that out. It's already up. It's talking about taking care of elderly people, and a conservatorship is kind of like that, being an unintentional legal guardian to where you can handle finances for this person. There's a conservatorship with Britney Spears' father, Jamie Spears, that is preventing her from being able to have full, total control of her money and him not be involved. There's been court cases that have been passing through 2020, and there's been a lot of speculation based off of Britney Spears' Instagram and her social media, whether she's in support of this or whether she's being told to go through social media by somebody who are for it. It's tough to know because she's kind of an enigma, and there's not a lot that she's putting out that's definitively, I'm glad that this is happening, keep fighting, but there are some stuff that hint to that pretty strongly. So the film overall is trying to bring awareness to that, so that when the time comes, when this court case happens, whenever it does, that she can win this and be able to no longer have that conservatorship. And I agree. I think hashtag free Britney. She needs to be able to have. She runs a full Vegas show. The documentary shows exactly like where her mental state is, and if she can run an entire Vegas show, do all the things that she's doing right now, she clearly does not need a conservator. So I wish that changes, and I hope that this documentary does do something with that. Netflix has announced that they're going to be doing a documentary about the Free Britney movement, so I'm looking forward to seeing what that is like. But let me know what your thoughts are down below. What are your thoughts about the Framing Britney Spears? You can watch it now on YouTube for free, so I'd highly recommend going and checking it out just to see the stuff that was happening at that time. It's fairly interesting. Thank you so much as always for watching, and I will see you at the next review.